Hello everyone, this is Ronnie, and today I'm going to blow some of your minds. Some of you I'm going to make angry, some of you I'm going to make you furious, some of you I'm going to enlighten a little bit. I want to talk to you about alternative medicine, alternative health, holistic health. I don't know if Aubrey's going to come in, but anyway. Because in the natural health movement, which we're kind of in, I suppose, talking about raw vegan diet. We're just talking about healthy lifestyle, really. We're not really, it just as a side effect, people get better when they move towards a healthy lifestyle and a healthy diet. As a side effect, some diseases will disappear and go away. But when it comes to healthcare, we've really got the conventional medical system and we've got the alternative medical system. And obviously, a conventional medical system is like the NHS in the UK, your private healthcare system in the US, and so on, doctors, nurses, hospitals, you all know what that looks like. Alternative is a much kind of broader, more, I don't know what the word is, more more variations, more different types of things like. And basically it's everything that's trying of a healthcare therapy medicine type approach that falls outside of the conventional medical system. Basically it's alternative to it, and that's millions and millions of different things. That's all sorts of healing, all sorts of herbalism, Chinese stuff, Indian Ayurvedic, European herbalism, homeopathy, but it also goes into practices like, even I would say probably chiropractic, osteopathic, even some types of massage and stuff are not encompassed within the normal kind of medical system. So a lot of that stuff is seen as alternative. But you've also got the more magical healing, the energy healing, the mystical, the spiritual healing, and all these various therapies that are encompassed within that system. And Wikipedia, I was just reading this up today, Wikipedia suggests that basically alternative medicine are all the things that purport to have the healing benefits of medicine. Whether medicine truly has a healing benefit, who knows, but the things that purport to have the healing benefits of medicine but are either unproven, improbable, or have been untested. So they either say they're untested, untestable, or been proven ineffective. So it's all these holistic practices, treatments, therapies that have been proven ineffective or can't be tested because they make some claim that can't be tested, or they've just not been proven yet anyway. Okay, so that's the alternative side of things. Now, what you might say to me is, no, Ronnie, hold up. You don't get it. You don't realize what you're talking about. Let me teach you. I've watched a few videos here and there. I want to teach you something, and you'll tell me, the big pharmaceutical companies, the governments, the lobbies, the insurance companies, they all get together and they use their money and power to cast a negative shadow on the alternative health kind of community, and they purposefully prevent the truth about these natural healing methods from getting out to the public. They prevent it from getting out. They hold it back. They even kill people. If there's a doctor that's helping people with an alternative cancer treatment, they kill them. They assassinate them to stop the truth getting out there. And you'll actually believe in ideas like that. And it worries me, it worries me, because if you'll buy into that stuff, you might buy into anything. But what you have bought into 1000% is a conspiracy theory story used as a marketing pitch which is rife and rampant throughout the natural health movement. So instead of them saying, listen, this is our belief, this is our medicine, this is our thing, we can't prove it works, we've got no evidence that it works, it's the tests that have been done on it have been shown that it doesn't work, but hey, why don't you try it anyway? Instead of them saying that, which is kind of a silly thing for them to say, this pitch has been invented to turn the whole thing round, which is, look at the medical system and the whatever, you've went to them already, they've not been able to help you out, and the reason that they can't help you out is because they're repressing the real cure, and they've used all this money, and there's all this conspiracy, and cancer's a big money thing, and all that, and they're holding all this back. But we've got this treatment. Now, we've not got the money to prove it, but look at all these people that have used it, and it's worked. Now, that's just marketing, that's just sales, and what they'll do, as with anything, is they will take out all the people that it's not worked for, and they'll select just the people that it's worked for, and that seems to show that there's a lot of people that it's worked for, even if there's thousands of people that it didn't work for, because even people just have a bias for the things they support or believe in, or they'll say, oh, the reason it didn't work for them is because they went to the doctor beforehand. The reason it didn't work for them is because they continued to take medical treatment at the same time, and that's what killed them, right? And so what I'm basically trying to get across is that whole meme of things like the pharmaceutical companies repress natural cures. There was actually a book a couple of years ago. There was a massive infomercial hit book called the natural cures that they don't want you to know about. The natural cures that they don't want you to know about. And it just plays into this anti-government, anti-big industry, anti-pharmaceutical bias conspiracy that a lot of you have bought into, and a lot of people have bought into. So people think, yeah, that's what it is. I'm sick because they've repressed the real cures. Maybe you're sick because you're not changing your diet, cutting out the cigarettes, cutting out the coffee, going to exercise, all the stuff that probably your doctor actually did tell you to do, the nutritionist at the hospital, the nurse. They might have given you some bad information, but they probably said, hey, you should maybe consider changing some things about your lifestyle, and you probably went, no, I'm not doing that, because you were stubborn at first, So you're looking for the natural treatment, the cure, the thing that's going to do, and the magic. We all want to believe in magic, because magic is a way of, everyone wants to click their fingers and money appears, or click their fingers and they get healthy, or click their fingers and, we all know that we could go out and work more to make some more money. We all know that we could go out and sell stuff and make some more money. We all know we could take on a second or third job or do more hours at our work. We get it. The question is whether we're willing to do it. We'd rather just magic that stuff into our hands. We all know that we can lose weight by cutting down on eating food, but do we want to do it, So we love the idea of a magic solution. Magic is just basically taking out all of the effort and things changing, which goes against nature, goes against physics or whatever, goes against everything. That's why we buy into magic. We like the idea that all of our traumas and our stuff, that will all disappear just because we do some energy healing or something. And that might be the case. I've had some amazing experiences, and it's stuff that Aubrey does that I've never really experienced anyone else to do, and had some amazing experiences. But these are all personal experiences. These aren't things that I could prove to you. And there's other people that it doesn't work on, and is it because they're not ready for it? They're not open to it? Is there a different set of rules around some of these alternative methods of healing? We don't know, right? But what we do know, speak of the devil,
Hey.
you're not a devil. But what I'm trying to say is that by being so anti-medicine, big pharma and all that, you can actually end up falling into the hands of other people that are not telling the truth either, that are spinning you a lie telling you a story and trying to sell you a book about natural cures, and then on the back of that they'll probably send you a catalogue with all these different things that you can buy, you know, and it's just another big business thing. And the thing that people don't get is a lot of these natural alternative treatments and things, holistic, they have been tested. They've been proven ineffective. Once again, you'll say, oh, that it was designed in such a way so that whatever, but they've been proven ineffective, right? There's a massive lobby. There's a lot of money that goes into that industry, and there's a lot of money that goes towards trying to test and find if these things are true. And you might also say, well, you know, big pharma, they don't want to find the cure to things because they make so much money out of sick people. That's just not true. Can you imagine being the CEO of one of the world's biggest pharmaceutical companies, like maybe there's 6 or 5, however many of them, and one of your research scientists comes to you and goes, we've found the cure for cancer. We've got it. We've found it. The problem is it's a natural thing and we can't put a patent on it. Do you really think that they're going to go, do you know what? Let's just keep people dying of cancer, right? Like, the truth is that if that company found it, they would find a way to make it profitable for them. And then when they announced it and fully put it out there, their stock market price would absolutely skyrocket. And that CEO and the people involved would make such a load of money and a huge bonus and whatever. Of course it would make sense for them to heal cancer. Of course it would make sense. It would totally make sense for them to do that financially and otherwise. So the idea that they're not incentivized to try and heal and cure conditions is not entirely correct. It's very complicated though. We get into the vaccination thing, it gets a bit complicated where probably needs another video. But anyway, but that's the truth around a lot of the things, the natural health, the holistic therapies, alternative therapies. And it's not that some of these things might provide value to you if you want to try them out and see if it has. It might be, for some people, it's the only time they relax is when they go for one of these treatments. It might be the first time they've ever sat and relaxed. It might be the first time that you've, you know, looked after yourself, done something for you. That can create a big benefit, you know. It might be that some of these things do have benefits indirectly. It might be that they only have benefits for people that are open to the benefits of them. We don't really know. I'm personally not a big believer in Ayurvedic medicine, Chinese medicine, and all that stuff. And what I find funny is that people tell me about the Ayurvedic diet. They'll tell me about Ayurvedic medicine and they'll tell me about the Ayurvedic diet. And I'm like, so what you're telling me is their diet was so bad that they had to create a whole medical system to counteract the negative effects of that diet. Just like the Chinese thing. The Chinese didn't like Chinese traditional kind of medicine stuff. They don't like raw food. They don't like fruit. That's why they had to then have a whole herbalism thing to deal with all the deficiencies caused by eating such a terrible diet, which is what the traditional Chinese and people all over the world just ate a starch diet of rice and stuff. Totally bad diet for humans. I get it, some of you are still eating cooked food, whatever, but back in the day, eating just rice was not like a tremendously fantastic diet for people. And so it's no wonder they had to have herbs and vegetables and things alongside it. Anyhow, that is hopefully some information. I mean, I know that I can present this to you, and some of you are just going to go, no, that's not true, and the pharmaceutical companies are all trying to kill people, and you just won't. You're going to continue to buy into the conspiracy. Listen, whenever you're hearing a conspiracy theory, usually the conspiracy is being foisted on you. You're buying into the actual conspiracy. So there's a documentary called The Beautiful Truth, and it's a cancer documentary, and it's about all these alternative cancer treatments, and fair enough. But it's quite obvious that the film was probably made by the Gerson Institute or some marketers involved. Like it's been made by this kind of thing. The Gerson Institute charges somewhere in the region of $25,000 for, I don't know, a month or something of treatment. It's a place where desperate people go and die and spend their last $25,000 and so on. And the conspiracy is that's the conspiracy, is them putting out documentaries and films suggesting they're curing cancer. They ain't curing cancer, but they are making money. So that all being said, I would say try and stay away from the medical approach and the alternative medical approach. Move towards the non-medical approach, which is looking after yourself. Looking after yourself as well, as best as you can, so that you never need to engage with any of these things. People are just unwell. They go to these practitioners because they're just unwell. They don't look after themselves. They eat a horrendous diet. They don't even realise it yet. They never exercise. They never take care of themselves. They've not got to that level of awareness yet to even realise how poorly they're looking after themselves. They don't understand it. So engage with the practices that lead to better health, that you are in control of. Your diet, your lifestyle, your relationships, everything, your environment, everything you expose yourself to. And I think we're gonna do a video about daily self-love practices, which is something that we're kind of interested in. So anyway, people, thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one. And if you want to get a t-shirt, support the Fruit Festival, go to fruitfest.co.uk/shop, and you can use the code RONSTER. You'll get yourself a wee discount. So thank you very much for watching.